A la mode? Ooh, I can go for some ice cream. What am I talking about? We got poppers
dessert.
coming. Oh, hey everybody! Last time on PeakD&D, we were aboard the Jorva's Tale, unwittingly and quickly unbinding the crew, who I won't go over. Watch the episode if you didn't get all their names. We had a talk with Captain Percy Pennyweather and set sail for Jastian. Not Jorva. Jorva's Tale's the name of the ship. And we met all these guys, including Cannoneer Brug Boom Boom Beastheart, a half-orc guy from Jastian. And Julius, after saying some prayers, was suddenly getting kind of very lucky and he found some information about that might lead them to Cecil. But before they could reach Jaro, they were attacked from by supposedly a group of fire giants, and now they're in some deep shit. Aboard the Jorva's Tale, we are awaiting the initiative rolls for this fire giant attack as a 15-foot man crawls his way onto the deck and ignites a sword he had slung over his back into a booming of magma and flame. Let's roll some initiative and see if we live through this.
Captain, no!
Dude, before we've turned on the camera, all they have been doing is they're so negative. They're like, we're gonna die. We're on death saves already.
Zoom in on this guy.
I'd be delighted to. Yeah, I can't
You
win.
think we're gonna make it? You think we're gonna make
my
it through
name's
this?
Oren. I can't win.
Welcome to PeakD&D. Let's do this.
We're back to evil Julius.
This no, this is evil Max. No, this is your sexy close-up on the fire giant.
Yeah. Are we gonna make it?
a
We're not,
sexy
guys.
close-up.
We're not. Thanks for joining us. Campaign 4 starts next week.
Listen, I'm not pulling any punches here.
No, we're gonna win. I have all these cards.
Actually, it doesn't, because we have like 9 or so episodes in the bank, so.
We can start filming campaign 4 next week.
All right, let's do initiative, and then we will see where everyone lands.
Artificial 20.
Artificial 20. Well done, Julius.
Thank you.
That is more than the DC, so you get to go first.
Hey, 18.
Ravi.
18.
And we'll have the fire giant will go. Then Ravi, and then Oren, what'd you get?
Lucky 13.
Hey,
I actually like going last, so.
Great.
Then I
love
can
it.
follow Ravi wherever he's gonna run off to.
All right. And then we'll put our allies here at the end.
Like failings, I'm like, whoop.
A couple of things. Just to slow down on the rolls, they're all going to have a number of actions that they can do that you guys can help decide what they do.
Okay.
They can attack the fire giant, and they can
Seems
do.
good.
They'll just do like sort of a hit or miss and a blanket damage from
Sure.
everybody. The crew can also like put out fires, try to
like that.
repair the
Bucket
ship.
brigade.
They can
like
spend their
that
action
idea.
doing that
Also probably good.
to sort of, and that'll basically give your ship more hit points, essentially, up to its maximum.
Yeah.
As
Do we
this
get-
thing seems to be sort of
Do
taking
we get to
aim
know
at
its maximum,
everything
or is that not a thing we know?
in the ship. I don't think you would know that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ravi
The
studied.
ship looks bloodied.
Yeah. Right now it's down.
Splintered.
It's down a little bit. It's not yet. Yeah, bloodied. It's not in pieces
Zoom
yet.
it back out.
No.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Nope. Just zoom it in.
Lifeboats?
Right there.
Any lifeboats?
So the locations we have, Cookie and Julius are in the galley, which is in the aft of the ship on the deck below.
Sure.
And then you have in the gunnery and the sort of the main hold where the cannons are and things down in the lower deck as well. You've got Boom Boom and who's our master at arms? Grover over there. They're down in the, doesn't matter, they're all fucking dead. So they are going to come up, but you will only get a less attack
Yeah.
if you attack this round until the rest of the crew is up.
And point of order, the little red speck that you can see is a fire on the back of the
Yes,
ship.
you guys were hit with some. There's an ominous, low-profile black ship with no sails out
yeah.
in the distance.
Isn't it humongous?
And it's gigantic. Yeah, it's like giant-sized ship. It's like as big as a galleon, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a boat
It's as
for
big as the
giants.
Votor's might, maybe. It's a large ship.
Wait. What where?
These guys came from somewhere, and
okay.
there
it
is
was a ship.
like
I
out
do
on
remember.
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
The ship was
out on the
it was
water, and it's
humongous.
shooting sort of like big bursts of fire at your ship
Yeah.
as we're speaking.
Okay.
Yes. Great. So we are up, and Julius, you are first to act.
No, let us. Will, please
Will,
continue your questions.
what else do you need?
Yeah.
Do
The longer we delay.
you want me to hold your hand?
What
Should
are
we-
the,
I'll come over there and
ocean-
hug you.
What's the ocean like right now?
It
I want to
is-
know wave. I kind of want to know how
Wet.
windy and wavy it is right now.
Sure. So the night sky
Helmsman, give me a.
was
status.
rather calm, but as soon as this like sort of fiery smoke started filling the sky, the waves have definitely like started chopping up a little bit. So it's not something you want to go for a drink in.
Okay.
If you want.
Okay.
But these giants are able to swim somehow, so they're not like dying. But
And he came out of the water with
yeah,
a
he
sword on
crawled
fire.
up the side.
And
No,
the sword was on fire.
if you remember my description
Yeah,
from last time,
I don't.
He ignited his sword. He pulled it off of his back.
Once he got
and
on
he,
deck, and then
Okay.
he ignited.
and then he
it.
ignited.
Okay,
it.
okay.
This big burst of steam came off of him as all the water just instantly evaporated. Now, he has a big, giant, flaming sword that he is wielding, and that's it. Julius, you're up.
Great,
Round one.
let's win.
Friends.
So, Bardic Performance has a 10 space aura.
Sick.
How does that work with like multiple levels of a shit? Is that aura?
I think it would have to be line of sight or something that could hear you. I don't know if you could be heard above all this at this moment in time.
What if I'm speaking
If you
to
were
people's
on-
minds?
Well,
Is that line
Yeah.
of sight?
God, I can't
You have to
wait
see
kill
us?
Oren. I can't wait to kill Oren.
What?
It's
This is the campaign ender, guys. We're going on a break. after
no,
this,
I will
so,
fight you tooth and nail. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, it affects people's minds. They can hear it, I guess.
So yeah, I got some things, man. All right, so we're gonna use 1 AP.
Does it say specifically you have to that you can see or anything like
I
that?
don't believe so. I
Okay.
will look at that. I will look that up and I will let you
We'll
know.
assume it doesn't until
He
proven
just
otherwise.
hits channel 1, the broadcast channel, and
Well-
lines, and
To your point, yes, 1 AP and 1 MP for Mind Sense. And so now
Oh, yeah,
for a
fair.
minute,
Uh-huh.
like within 10 spaces, I can detect, even through full cover, any creature with an intelligence of greater than -3.
He has a bit more
I
than that.
think everybody
Yeah.
is.
He's intelligent.
more
Okay,
intelligent.
so at this point, I'm going to use an AP and
Well,
an
he's not that intelligent, but he's all right.
Right, okay, so then with Mind Sense, how many minds do I sense?
Assuming
Within
he's, like,
10
down.
spaces of you.
Yeah, because I am
you-
down below, correct?
Yeah. So you're in the galley, which is sort of below the captain's deck, the captain's quarters, which is where you guys are above.
Okay.
And there's a little, like, probably a partition there from the main hold into the galley and the, kitchen and the crew barracks. So let's say everyone on that side of the ship, the first mate, the navigator, who are both on deck at the wheel, Oren and Ravi,
Okay.
and
Spear dude.
But not Blind
Fish
Joe.
Hook. Probably not Blind
Certainly
Joe.
not Blind Joe.
I'm going to say you would probably, Benson and a big ass fire giant.
Okay.
Does
And
he
then you can also
sense-
probably sense, the other two cookies right next to you.
Sure.
And then probably the Boom Boom and
Are also
Grover.
down.
Okay, so then I'm
and
gonna
the captain and the other fire giant.
Do I know what is going on?
They're not within 10 spaces right now.
Do I have any
They're
idea
gone.
what's happening on the ship?
Yes,
Or-
you heard calls of fire, fire on deck. And
then we ran
there was an
upstairs.
Great, okay.
klaxon, and
So-
there was the ship was rocked.
Mind Sense, 1 AP, 1 MP.
Okay.
Then I'm going to start a Bardic Performance for the same cost. That's going to give us all a +1 to our speeds for like
Oh.
all the peoples, except for the giants. Exactly. And then I'm going to be like, fire! We have to go! And see what's going on. And
Okay.
I'm going to convey those messages. I'm going to use 1 AP to move at 6. Will that get me upstairs?
Yes, I will say that'll get you.
Like on deck.
Yeah, I'll
On
say
deck.
that'll get you to the main deck there. Coming out. There's a little hatch behind those doors. Maybe.
Right here?
Yeah, we'll say it's there.
I can't see it, so.
Yeah, that's good. Right where you.
Yeah, just hold it there. I'm just kidding. You're fine.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
good.
Oh,
He's dead.
Ravi just lost hope. Yeah, as soon as you see him, you're gonna lose hope. I told you.
Yeah, this is how this
There it
works. And then lastly, because I feel like we might need it, I'll bless us all.
Bless us all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Is it more of a Saralan blessing or more of a Vortorian?
Oh, actually,
blessing?
I can't do that because it's 2 AP. My bad.
Up. All right.
It's no blessing.
But he's warming up. He's
I am.
slapping his book and.
But I'm going to. Don't you judge how I
his religious
Don't you
practices?
judge how I worship?
Why are you slapping that book, Julius? We need
to,
help.
to worship better. And then I'm going to use 1 AP to shoot a Psy Bolt at this fire giant.
Alrighty.
And if it hits, I will do some other things.
Fair.
Cool.
Hey.
70. Yeah, that's good. All right, yeah. So then I will use a stamina point. 22 to hit.
Stamina.
A
Stanimal.
Stamina. Stamina.
A stamina point to daze the giant, which will give it disadvantage on mental checks and add, and I'll also add
Is
it'll
he
be
gonna
2
save for
points
that?
of psychic damage. No, because it's like basically if it hits, because it's like a meta mag, like I'm adding this to the Cybolt. It's
All right. Roll to hit.
I did 22.
Oh, 22.
Against
that does
its
hit. Yeah,
mental
sorry.
defense.
I didn't hear that.
It's okay.
Mental defense? Oh, yeah, absolutely. 22. That is a heavy hit.
Okay, so 3 points of damage and disadvantage on mental checks.
Where am I?
And that is the entirety of my turn.
What? All right. He is up. He is going to swing his sword in a wide arc and down into the deck below him.
So fire shields don't do much.
Fire shield, mate. It ignites in flame. You see a giant crack appear in the deck itself. He is going to also catch the lookout, the front mast there, and see if that will definitely hit that. So it will do 4 points of damage.
That's fair.
He hates this ship.
Yep. Bludgeoning damage. Surely you mean slashing damage.
Uses
More of a paddle.
the flat,
paddling.
the flat side is
Wapow! Either way, 3, and then
Slapping the
yes,
ship. Everyone's slapping.
then he will
Exactly. Slapping going.
the giant and attack twice. Crazy, man. And then holy shit! All right, great. That's cool. 6 points. That is enough to. He knocks over this mast. I don't know if I can
no.
remove
That's
this,
probably fine.
Literally my favorite character.
and I'm not going to pull it all the way off. He is thrown into the water.
Blind Joe, no!
Blind Joe!
He can't hear me. He can't hear me.
And he will have to try to make.
Blindly swim back.
Luckily, the gunner Benson takes 2 points of damage. They have sort of collective hit points. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Just to make this move a little faster, because I don't want to make everyone go.
The gunner below deck got are you saying that when
he's down here, and so he was sort of out of the way, but he
okay.
caught a little bit of the concussive damage of this.
I could see him through
I
his
think
legs
this
now.
thing is supposed to come out. Maybe I glued it in too well. It's fine. So that mast is now fallen over.
that giant does get a mental save against being dazed at regular strength.
Okay. Is that and dazed is the thing that gives him disadvantage on the mental check?
Max wants to beat you fair and square.
Yeah,
Uh,
I thought
rolling
so.
against your
the 22.
22. Yeah, he didn't make it. Mental defense. Yeah. He rolled his mental defense, but that was about it.
Cool.
So
Okay.
I think
Not
I got that wrong. As far as the dynamic checks.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I think I saw something on his channel.
Okay.
But I think what happens is if you power it up and say you miss, I think I think they still make the check. You could not do damage but still get the dazed. Does that make sense?
No.
Nah, no, but we can look into it for next time.
Sure.
Or whatever status effect happens on an attack, even if it doesn't do damage, it still does a save against the status effect. It's not like it has to hit or something.
Okay.
Something
And
like that.
along with that,
I know it doesn't really make sense, but I think that's
and the last thing with that attack is that there is a second fire that has started on the bow of the ship. As his sword cleaves into the deck. The sails are igniting on the front mast. It's now on its
No,
side.
it's
But-
waxed canvas, Ben. There's waxed canvas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't have time to put the rigging and all the sails and shit on here. I apologize.
Cut
I
rate.
apologize. Great. Ravi, you're up.
I need to use some things.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Well, let's see. What do I want to do here?
So they can...
Apparently they have a whole second set of cards.
Yes. I can also let you guys do something on the something simple, like not repair a mast or sail
Sure.
or something like that, but you can put out fires for 2 action points individually. You don't
Okay.
have to do it collectively. So if you wanted to spend 2 action points to put out a fire,
Is he dazed?
and then they put
Yeah.
out the other fire,
Okay.
you could have the ship not be on fire currently.
Oh,
He is dazed, yes.
I thought I was getting
So
a
disadvantage
bonus
on
for
mental,
days, but I could
mental
just give him
saves?
dazed
Yes.
again, but that's not what I want. Like lightning bolts, just the same thing but better. Yeah.
Lightning bolt is, pretty much
Well, it's like crackling lightning and lightning bolt basically do the same thing.
similar, yeah.
I guess
Yes.
crackling lightning can hit multiple targets.
Yes.
That's the difference. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at him.
All right.
Is he wearing metal?
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Iron, as a matter of fact. The fact the dude can swim in here was a pretty
Do I
pretty
do that?
extensive feat.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared attacking him. So I'm gonna overload magic, which is a thing I have. For 2 AP for 1 minute, I get +5 spell checks in attribute saves versus save DCs. And then I'm going to Arcane Sigil for an MP.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Lightning Bolt.
Then we lightning bolt.
I just get all lightning and I go,
Nice.
get all lightning and my hair
Your
goes.
arcane sigil happens immediately, right? Like does it
Yeah,
get the
that's a
benefit?
circle on the ground.
Yeah.
And then the overload magic is like I'm overloading my magic.
Right.
Magical sense to get +5 to checks.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a 24 to hit.
24. It will hit. Yes. That is a heavy hit, as a matter of fact.
Ooh. So that would be, since he's wearing metal armor, that would be 4 points of lightning damage.
4 points of lightning damage.
Oh, I guess technically I had an advantage on that, so. Oh, that was a 9. So actually it would be a 29.
29.
Yeah.
That is a brutal
So
hit.
5 points of damage.
All right.
Because my arcane sigil gets me.
Nice.
And then
That made some difference. Great. So
I'm not
5
going to move
points.
because I used all my action points.
It's okay. You're making Orin happy.
Yeah.
I'm like about to run away. I'm like, crap. My 12 seconds is over.
Goo. Yep. All right. That is Orin's turn. There's a big fire giant hacking away at the front of the ship.
I'll yell.
I don't think your net is big enough.
I'll yell, Bucket Brigade! I assume they know about Bucket Brigade being...
They're up next, so you can sort of preempt that. and
Yeah,
say-
I yell, Bucket Brigade. Who's right in front of the fire giant? You said it was the gunner?
That's the gunner. Yeah, Benson Brighton.
Is it disadvantaged to shoot? Do they have a gun? Does he have a gun?
Yeah, he has like these blunderbuss pistol looking things, like
Have we
revolutionary.
established
What guns are?
guns?
Firearms do exist in some
Okay.
places. This
I mean,
is
we've had cannons, I think, before.
yeah. You've definitely had ballistas. You've not seen. I mean, I think you would. Some well-armed groups within Argilia would have access to firearms.
Would it be disadvantage?
They're very rudimentary
Would it be disadvantage to attack from a melee range?
for him.
Yeah. I don't know if I know that or not. But
It would be, yeah.
okay. Dang it. Okay. gonna throw.
Please say Ned.
Who's he looking at?
Who? The fire giant or Benson? Benson's looking to not soil himself.
Who's the fire giant? I don't think it matters. I'm gonna throw one of my daggers. Okay, and I'll.
Yeah, you can make me an awareness check if you want
That's okay.
to see where he's looking.
I was wondering if concealable made something like I thought there was something with dagger where I could do something at like a sneak attack range, but I don't think that that's true. So I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to power it up.
But
Oh, yeah,
and power
you're
it up.
blessed, so you get a D4 to add.
damage
to my
or
attack.
to attack?
To my
To
attack
see if you
check.
hit.
Yeah. And then I'm going to attempt to expose it because I'm going to throw it like the dagger right at like it's the back of its knee.
okay.
So that's my
To
goal.
to
here.
impose the exposed condition. Right?
Correct.
Is
Yes,
what happened?
correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull down his pants.
Cool.
Jesus, guys. I'm done.
Tink.
I'm cooked. Orin's done. That's a 2 + 1. That's a 3.
Wilting in the first round, our
man.
fearless fighter.
I mean, this is just a continuation of last episode.
Yep.
Phalanx.
Nothing.
Phalanx.
But you said the condition still stands?
No.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
I did yell Bucket Brigade.
All right. So you would like them to spend their turn putting out a fire.
I mean, I'll confer with my colleagues.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a speed +1
Yeah.
to help
Nice.
put out fires.
Oh.
As
Okay,
we all
we have. Let's see. We'll say that. They are going to come up. The 2 and Cookie. Can you guys hand me those 3? I can't quite reach them. Tony,
Two
These
in the
guys are
cookie.
those
can you
guys.
hand me those dudes?
2 in the cookie. Oh, and the cookie.
Yes. Come out from here. And from here, they're going to go and grab the bucket brigades. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here. Yeah, you can position them wherever you want, but they're going to, basically the 2 up there are going to turn around and grab some extra help, and they're going to put out that fire over there on the stern. Yes.
This guy out for now?
Yep, that one's gone for now. Here, you can give it to me. I might need more.
Might.
Great. All right. Back to the top of the round. Before we get into anybody else going, there's another barrage of fire that comes over from the ship at the top at initiative infinity at the beginning of the round. To see if it hits the ship, they get 2 cannons. Bada bing, bada boom. That is 1 hit. The ship will take a bit of damage. And it's sort of on the aft part of the ship, on the stern side. Yeah, sort of on that side. This one's a little further forward, like kind of in front of the stairways.
Sure.
This is another fire coming out.
There will be another fire that starts. The ship will take a little bit of damage as well, which makes it okay. Great.
Bucket
And-
Brigade.
Yeah, so there's a fire sort of at the base of the stairs right here.
Sure.
Kind of right all around you guys. You guys are all rocked as this thing knocks into the side of the ship. Everyone make me an agility save to not be knocked over as the ship sort of careens to the side. Plus
D4?
a D4. Plus a D4 because
I
you're
have
blessed.
disadvantage.
And it's
in
make it or
danger.
break it for the crew is with a D4. They are all able to keep their sea legs under them.
It's the same die.
You should stop using that die.
It's been so good to me, and then it just turned.
They do that. That's why you had to have. That's why you have
Agility?
I was waiting for it. Yep, agility save.
22.
22, you're fine.
25.
25, you're great.
5, but as a group,
5, you are knocked and you are prone.
Doink.
How did
You'll
the-
have to spend 2 movement to get up.
Stop messing around, Orin.
Yeah, seriously, wilting.
guys, I'm sorry.
I am not sure what is going on. Do not know.
Did the fire giant have to make a save, and did it make its?
He did make it. Oh no, I didn't make it. I didn't roll his. I rolled the
And he
crew's.
falls on Orin.
Yeah, no, he does not make his agility save.
Oh.
Okay.
Off into the just blink.
And he falls off and is sort of hanging off the side of the ship. He's just kind of like that.
Sure.
He'll have to spend some movement to stand up
Push him over.
on the ship.
What if I was
Julius is
strong
up.
enough? Great. So where? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Nope. I'm doing it. All right. So 2 AP, 1 MP to cast command, and I'm gonna need a charisma save at disadvantage.
All right. After that, I should note, after that round, the ship does seem to be
Sinking.
in a bad way. It has definitely
One hit.
rocked. It's sort of listing off to the side. It was hit before as well.
I thought your dad. I mean, unless all the money's like it's unless it's
Dad,
all
hear me out.
corruption the whole way.
Lifeboats. It's the new biggest thing.
They cost money and they weigh the ship down. And
New-
that
new biggest
impedes
thing.
There is a
profits.
longboat on board this ship. It's hanging off the back of the ship, which I can. It's like
Ooh.
tied up to the rear of the ship. over
Oh,
there.
good.
It's our new ship.
One oar. That's
It's our
it.
new ship, guys.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
like
like
that?
it's like hanging. No, it's like hanging
No, it's
down
hanging
below.
off, but-
Okay.
Yeah. But we
That's
don't have. I
cooler.
didn't have an armature to help it. But yeah, there is a longboat if the need should arise.
if.
Oh,
we win.
Yep! Hooray! Yeah, you
There.
just put it down there. That's fine. He's in there somewhere. Good. Nope. Poor choice. This is terrible.
He's good.
Great.
The fire.
Let's just make sure everyone can see the big base on it. That's what
Yeah. That's
Yep.
what people are here for.
$5.99.
Here, I will zoom in on
Made
it.
in Thailand.
Wait, here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep. Made in China. All right, Julius, what are you doing?
Zooming in on the big base. What are you doing?
Making my way downtown. Walk past. Walk past. This is why I
I told you I needed
the
I need the charisma save at disadvantage.
charisma save. Disadvantage. Fails with a 4.
Yeah, great. So then I'm just gonna be like, drop your weapon with my command.
Oh, interesting. I think.
I would have been like, drop your face off the ship.
Yeah, and then he's like, I've been bullied about
Yeah.
that my whole life.
Disadvantage on agility. Oh, he had disadvantage on that agility check. So he definitely failed.
No more big fuck off sword.
We'll see.
He is going to drop his sword.
Uh-oh.
Did
it
you?
off.
Please don't. Let's give it a chance. High or low?
Low.
All right. With a 70, he manages to drop it on the deck.
Great. So I use 1 AP.
Orin,
to
go get it.
Move over to where the sword is, and can I use 1 to then hoist it overboard?
Blink.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Make me an athletics check because it's pretty. What's your might?
2?
Okay.
Oh, that's more than me.
Yeah. Make it an athletics check.
Okay. Plus 2. 11.
11. It's. You're able to move it. It's like you got it hefted up on deck. It'd probably take another action point to throw it off if you've got it.
I don't.
All right. You are in the process of throwing the sword away.
Grit point?
Don't. To.
On a check? Can you use it on an athletics check? I don't know.
You might start wrestling him for it here on his turn.
Well.
No, it's mine.
We'll say that you are in possession of the sword.
Great.
No, stay back. My sword.
I'll do it. He
Uh,
just like punts you.
quite possibly.
Throwing.
We're looking up if you can throw the sword. Is that what we're looking? Or if he's going to throw you.
We don't know.
I'm sure the answer will be for both.
Yes.
Whatever he finds, he'll be able to apply to both
Yeah, true,
situations.
The range of a melee weapon that lacks the toss or thrown property is
You'd think Vortor
Well,
would be
yeah,
on our
like you
side
can't-
for this.
Huh?
With all the fire and stuff.
I would think what now?
You'd think Vortor would be on our side here. You know.
Because of the fire?
Yeah. Or maybe give us firepower, or
You have firepower.
I do have firepower.
1 or 5. I see.
Don't see.
Okay.
I just think Vortor would be watching at the very least. He'd be interested.
Why?
What's going
Because
on?
I thought the only thing I know about Vortor is that he's a badass. He likes things on fire.
He does?
That's what. That's all William knows. I think Orin knows a little bit more.
I don't understand where the fire is coming from.
How do
The flaming chucks.
Oh.
Is that just a saying?
I think it's like sacred flame.
Oh,
I don't think it's like volcanic fire.
that's not just fire in general.
That's like radiant fire.
The blacksmith, I like. He had a giant flaming V tattoo on his back, and I just thought. And
Okay.
then you had said the flaming chucks. I just thought.
This table shows how far you can throw.
Just thought he was a big fire. I think he's also the god of fire. Is he?
I mean, he's
the god of
he's
everything.
Just God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also
He's-
fire.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
Vortor's not on our side, Julius. That's fine.
Height of 6.
I would just think he would be,
Is this a huge, a large?
or at least
thing?
be watching. Unless this is Vortor
I would,
coming out.
I would imagine this is at least a large.
I think it's a large object. So, the object is larger, so it's technically impossible to throw it. So you'd have to be a bear to like throw it. I think.
But I think that means
That's what
I think
I'm
that's what it's like tossed,
But-
like thrown weapon, as in like
yeah,
attack throw.
yeah. Like I'm not trying
think
to like
that's what
pick it
you're-
up and
Okay.
axe.
I think
throw
that's
it.
what you're
Sure.
looking
I'm with
Like
you.
I'm literally just trying to like.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hoist.
Tuck it
Look
over
up
there.
hoist.
All right.
Can he
Yeah.
pick it up
So you got.
up and over whatever? How
Yeah,
big
you,
the banister?
you
is?
almost got it. You're in possession of it. We'll see what happens. It's like teetering on the edge of the rail. We shall say.
And then I assume I'm like over here.
Yeah,
as
you're
well.
like. We'll say you're over there.
Julius,
Oh, little cannon.
At least one of us isn't a coward. Okay.
I fell.
Great. He is up.
Cowardly.
He is no longer in like listening to you until you
No, it
do
was
it
just
again.
a command.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to stand up. Yep.
All right. I think the command makes you spend 2 AP.
Okay. That makes
Oh,
sense.
So
During
its
so-
turn.
Yeah.
So that's
I will.
2
look-
that he already spent to do the thing to drop his sword.
Correct.
Great. Yeah, he sort of teeters on the edge there.
Flamey, angry.
Oh, flame
Your
anger.
name is.
He does not have his sword.
He doesn't.
Hold on, let me see this guy. I'm almost positive this thing comes off. Like his hand comes off too, but it's like
You broke
there.
it.
Let's say.
Let's call it.
Let's call it what it is. Bubbly.
Ow, my
This thing's like right over here somewhere.
Yep. He's got it.
Julius is like
Julius, wield
shoving
it.
this. The flames go out when he drops it. We'll
I'm
say.
not trying to wield it. I'm just trying to get it off
just
the
trying to
ship.
shove it off my ship.
Power of Sorala compels you.
You know how much money we can
Yeah. So then
Sell
he
that?
is going to. You are in possession of it. I guess he's going to try to grapple it from you.
No, really?
Like grapple.
Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of AP left.
Huh.
I mean, if he
Grappling
has
pieces.
4 AP, he has 1 left. If he has 3 AP,
Okay.
he should be out.
He is huge.
What'd you see about when you?
If you are one or more sizes larger than your target,
Told you I was looking for
you
the
have
puffball.
advantage
man.
on such on a grapple check. Okay. If you are one size smaller, if you are 2 or more sizes, they're immune to such checks.
I
and
wish the
saves.
cards
Okay.
had
Knock other creatures
like
prone.
for trip. It says save maneuver, and
Oh,
then you
so-
spend 2 AP, and the target falls prone. But what's the save against that?
Your save.
Oh, my
So
save
that's
DC.
what dynamic checks are,
attacks.
is what I said, but it's only for
Grapple.
spells. So your spell check determines whether or not you do damage. Their save
Grapple.
determines whether or not they're affected by the effects.
Okay.
and both happen no matter what.
So I hit them.
No. They just You're
So with my Cybolt, I never miss. It's just a matter of whether it does damage or not.
and whether they save.
Right.
Yeah. Basically, it happens. It's whether or not. Yeah.
Same thing with your lightning bolt. Like you don't
Correct.
actually ever miss with a lightning
Attack
bolt. It's
contested
just whether or not it
athletics.
hurts them.
Yeah.
Okay. With his 1
And
AP,
it's up
he's
to
going to
them.
try to grab this back from you because you
That's
have to
what it
spend it
says.
to stand up.
Can I just try to hold on? Like I don't think it's
Like, sure. I mean, I don't know. We're going to see. He might fail. Okay. Target has advantage if they're holding the object with 2 hands. You have disadvantage if the target is larger than you.
What's the name of the ship? Jorva's tail.
Jorva's tail. All right. So I have. God, that was cocked, but it was on a 20. All right. So a contested athletics, acrobatics, or trickery for you.
okay.
Okay. That's
6.
6. So he's able to sort of like grab the sword and move it back on. It has to go in an unoccupied space, so he's just basically knocking it out of your hands, right? So he's just going to throw it back onto the deck. Oh, God.
The
Everyone's
cannons.
dying.
Okay.
So he'll throw it
The
sort
swivel
of just
cannon.
over here, essentially. It takes
Okay.
up 2 spaces, but...
Okay.
So now it's still on deck. It's still in play. No one has possession of it now.
Still in play.
All right. And that is all he can do is stand up and try to swat the sword back on deck to keep it from falling. Ravi, you're up.
So there's a fire there.
There is a fire there, yes.
Are there? It's not on the mini, but are there stairs up to the aft? Or to the? Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a
To the
little
bow.
ship's ladder. Yeah, we'll say there's a ship's ladder on either side.
Is there
Sort of reflective.
space in between Fire Giant and Fire that I can move?
You'd be moving
Out.
through his threatened squares, but yeah, like you can move through a creature because he's bigger than you. He's 2 sizes bigger than
Okay.
you. You can move through his
Without
space.
moving through the fire.
Yes. You
Cool.
basically like skirt under him, and you can get over there. Skirt, 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 skirt.
The sword is not 5 pounds, correct?
The sword is not 5 pounds.
Catapult.
No. This hernia that I have will tell you.
I'm gonna say that sword is probably like 75, 100 pounds.
Sick. I'm gonna try to
it's pretty
do
heavy.
what Julius did. So I'm gonna run up there.
Put your back into it.
Oh Jesus, everything's going.
It's
yeah,
good. It's good.
Great. It's good.
I'm gonna put my rapier
Looks cool.
in, and then I'm going to. Can I use multiple? You said 2 AP to throw it aboard. Like, can I use 2 AP to like make sure I throw it overboard?
Give yourself advantage.
I know, or yeah, I guess I know I have to.
Yeah, I
still
guess you
make
would
the
like,
check regardless.
Yeah, make the
but-
check. You could do it with advantage to try to throw it. You can throw
I'm
it.
gonna lift with my with my legs, not with my.
Yeah.
No.
Back in the
you're-
groin.
You're doing it
That's-
wrong. Yeah.
Lift with the back and the groin. Sure.
Get under it. And I'm gonna try to dunk.
Thunk.
Dunk.
Yeah. Just like deadlift it and just get it over the edge, man.
If I use, can I give myself advantage on this check or no?
Lift with your knees.
If
Yeah,
not,
I'll say
that's
you
fine.
can spend another action point. You had to spend.
1 to move and 2
1
to
to
do
move,
it.
yeah,
And then I'll have
okay.
1 left if
Yeah,
I choose to
okay.
do something else. Athletics. 19.
A 19? Yeah, that beats the DC. I'll say it'll cost you your extra movement to get it over to the deck.
Sure.
And like chunk it off the side.
Sure.
Because you can only move it like 1 space at a time, essentially. Because it doesn't.
Sure. So like difficult terrain.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll say like to get it over there. And I will say you successfully with a 19, you drop it off the side, the bow of the ship.
And we run
Thunk.
over it, and it hits our rudder.
And Ravi is now got a gun to
No,
his face.
another hand comes up and just grabs it.
Maybe. And now the next one's gonna have like 2 swords to be like
swords.
dual wielding.
That's
okay.
You guys give me good ideas. I'm like, I
That's
just love
okay.
it.
We handled
Great.
it once.
Great.
Collaborative. We're collaboratively DMing.
We
GMing.
are.
And I'll look at him and be like, you better run in after it. It's sinking fast.
God damn it. God's damn it.
Which one?
Which god are we talking about?
Yep.
Oh,
Moving on.
Vortor probably.
That's my
All
turn.
right, Ravi's up.
That's
no,
my-
Ravi just went.
Yep.
Oren's up, I mean.
I think you said it was going to take 2 action points to collect myself and get back up. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, it's 2 action points to get up from prone. Or it's 2 spaces. Sorry.
2
Guys.
That's not true. It's 2 spaces of movement on a movement
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
action.
Okay, it's 2 spaces of movement on a
Correct,
movement
yes.
action. Okay, to get up. Okay.
So you can move 4 more spaces.
Guys, it's oh god, where where have you gone?
Phalanx up
I'm
here.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
You get a +1 from the
Oh,
bard
Yeah,
song.
6, 7 I could go, but I'm just gonna go here for a second. Am I within attacking range
Where
here?
his foot.
Yeah, I'll say you are. Yeah. You can.
Let me think on that.
I think
for a
he's sort of
second.
got like maybe 1 leg down on the lower deck and then like 1 up on the foredeck.
Hit him in the shins.
on the first attack. Okay.
Because he's definitely like too big.
Ooh,
to
or
fit
like
there
put your
entirely.
sword in between his toenail.
I'm gonna torture this fire giant,
Sweet.
and I'm gonna do it too. I'm not gonna fail with a 1.
See, I think this is like AI and saying hourglasses. you can't.
You can't
So
say
it,
negative.
so it likes
That's
it?
right.
I'm confused.
So he,
right,
like,
you know,
so
you
he
just
likes
can't-
failing?
You can't.
He keeps saying failings all the time.
Oh, he
so.
does failings.
Failings.
failings. That's in all my failings. So stay close to me. I need hugs. That's really what it's about, guys.
That was not the time.
That's what it's about.
Man, was not the time.
Guys,
does
I need a hug.
How does my fire sword work?
It works.
I think it just ignites
it?
and it did an extra 2
Fire
fire damage, I think, or extra 1 fire damage. I think it did
Um,
1 fire damage at this point.
Hey, Flamey, get a load of this. And I'm gonna, like, check out my fire sword.
Yeah, just-
And I'm going to
toothpick.
attack with a fire sword.
I literally use that as a toothpick.
I'm gonna
Like,
power it up.
All right.
Are you sure you can do all this?
And power it up, yes.
Okay, cool.
Um,
And you get a +4 or a D4 to add to it.
Plus a D4 on the to hit roll.
Plus 1 space of movement.
Plus a. Please stop using that dice. Isn't that
I
the one?
did. No, 17.
Okay.
12. That's an 8, right?
That's a 3. No, it's an 8. It's an 8.
This is my fate die.
Oh.
Oh, no, it is a 3. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, so that's
that's it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit.
Uh-huh.
That'll miss this guy.
I'm just going to yell. I'm going to yell. Ravi. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, we have dots on the deck to sort of indicate spaces. So.
I'm going to yell.
Here's an idea.
I'll
He's
yell for
pretty
Julius.
wide.
No, I'll yell for Ravi because he's the one that tosses sword. Like, Ravi, turn around.
Bright eyes. Every now and then I get
a little bit.
Here's my part.
And then I see the fire giant's eye.
Turn around.
Every now and then
But hopefully that clues him in
need you
enough.
more than ever. All right,
To
that's all
take-
we can sing in that song.
The full dodge action until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Dodge, dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dip, dodge.
Yep.
Dip, duck,
And
dodge,
then
Dip dodge?
dive, and dodge. I think it's the 5 Ds of dodgeball.
And then I think
Look at him go.
this guy's taking some damage.
A little bit of like concussive damage as the deck was being rent apart.
I think that Gunners feels bad for me.
Benson.
Possibly. Benson feels bad for me, but he gains a hit point. 2 hit points actually back.
Oh, okay. Great. He's back up to full.
I don't know how to roleplay this. I'm trying hard, dude. And you should too. I'm not succeeding, but that doesn't mean that you can't. And that's kind of my inspiring. That's how I'm inspiring. It doesn't say you have to be good to do it. It just says when you spend
Oh,
SP.
shit. No, yeah.
But it should say and you're succeeding
on.
otherwise and being inspiring generally is what it should say.
You know what? I appreciate the RP, so he gets 2 points.
Maybe
back.
he's being inspired because like I could do better than that.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
oh, these guys are
Surely
heroes?
this isn't that
Shit.
bad.
I
right?
got this.
Yeah.
That's
All
how I
right.
inspire. You're better than me,
Great.
dude.
So the crew that is currently aboard the ship is that they're doing pretty good. They're at full health.
Great. Put out fires.
All right,
Extra fast.
They're going to put out fires. So you've got.
That- How does that sound?
You
to
should also like
guys?
fix the huge hole in the
Yeah.
hull.
We can do that, or we can put out the fire. What do you want us to do?
Oh, or I don't know. A big hole seems like a bigger problem.
Yeah.
I'm for it. Let's do it.
So the fire will like takes damage at the top of the round.
Sure.
Adds damage to the ship. They can repair something on their turn, and then it adds to the hit point total.
oh, hey, yeah. No, I'm totally for that, man.
And when
Go for
this
it.
is over, we'll talk about wax on things to make a little bit less fire. Well, it's just a way.
Bernie.
You'd think you'd know this unless your dad didn't spring for
Aren't
the extra.
candles made of wax? Don't they burn?
Candles burn. Yeah, candles burn.
Slowly.
Hold on.
What else burns?
Fire.
My passion for killing you.
It's a witch. All right. So it will. Yeah, they'll try to like patch up some of the holes and it gets
I have some
gets a
learner
few points
D20s?
back.
Is there a box? Is there a box? Oh, can I have that box?
A whole bunch of dice.
Yeah. I'm switching.
I'm over it.
I like it.
All right.
Here, this has always been. I like this one.
Okay.
Great. Then top of the round, they are
Here,
going
try
to
my fate die.
take a little bit of damage from the fire aboard. There's one fire going.
There's two.
There's
There
two.
are?
Oh yeah, that one. All right.
I already put one in dice jail. Now I got two in dice jail.
Great. So 2 fires
What did
means
we learn about
one of the
dice
fires spreads. So this one's now down here. I'm sorry, up here. Oh god, there he goes. He's drunk. Oh god.
Cannon? If he falls on me, I'm done.
My sword was really good at counterbalancing my weight off the edge.
And I don't have my hand anymore.
Damn it. All right, so that's now a 2-point fire. And that one has spread, so they're going to take a little bit more damage on the ship. But not more than they were able to repair, so it's still net gain. 2 more fireballs from the big ship come over and miss completely. Fizz.
Thank God.
How close is this other ship?
It's a few hundred yards away, like probably 200 yards away.
Okay.
Sure.
And those miss.
They're not
this
initiating a
time.
boarding action.
Make me an awareness check. If anyone is, make me an awareness check.
If anyone is aware.
Guys get D4s.
Oh my God. Guys.
You got
What?
some new dice
The
there,
one.
right?
That's a 1.
Those are
That's a 20.
technically they're my
Well, I
dice,
didn't roll
so they're
that.
going to turn
I
against.
was
me.
waiting for my next action to roll first.
All right. What'd you roll?
23.
23. All right.
I rolled a 1.
Rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
2 1s.
And now
Jeez.
all my dice are
You
in
guys
jail.
see absolutely nothing, just pitch blackness and despair and dread.
Exactly how we started this.
Thank you for proving my point.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
We're
this.
Max,
manifesting this?
You,
think this is
your
our fault?
general like care and awareness for others makes you think of like what the fuck happened to Blind Joe and the captain? Like where are they?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you glance out into the water and you see that Blind Joe is clinging to the mast that is in the water. He looks like he's okay. He's trying to like swim back to the ship. And you also see off in the distance, about halfway to the black ship, you see one giant swimming, holding a man aloft above the water. Like he's kind of doing the backstroke, like holding him on his chest,
Okay.
like very tightly, but yeah.
Okay.
So they both look like they are alive, and they are taking the captain. That one giant was there just to take the captain hostage, it seems, or at least back to the ship.
So if we can deal with this guy, maybe we can go.
Great. Well, there's 3 fires on the ship, and there's a giant, and it's good to know everyone's alive.
Yeah. So, just that's
Be
an update.
optimistic.
Now we're back at the top of the round. Julius, you are up.
Just an
Round
update.
3.
Indeed.
Ship is holding at this point.
What?
Better not get pulled over then.
Nice.
does.
Just another ship update. Shuffleboard has been canceled until further notice.
On the Lido deck, currently aflame, we're not going to be hosting the bingo night. Bingo night is postponed.
Aww.
Oh.
Morale goes down -2, and
man, I was going to win this round this time. Sure you were, Boom Boom.
Okay. So then I'm gonna project out to these two. I'm like, it's cool, guys. I got this. And I am going to use my stamina point that I regained from last round of not using it and an AP to attempt to read the thoughts of this giant via the mind sense. So I need to make a spell check versus its intelligence save.
Okay. It's his he makes an intelligence.
So I
save.
roll that check, correct, Tony? Like,
this is different. But yeah, you just roll. This is an opposed roll.
Yeah.
okay, it's intelligence save.
That's a 9 for him.
Great. I got more than a 9. I got a 10 plus a 15.
Okay. So how deeply can you delve
Oh.
with that?
Surface level thoughts, and that means they give me disadvantage, or it has disadvantage to hit me with attacks.
Okay. You see your general read is just anger and so like we'll get into the thoughts in a moment, but like annoyance more than like rage as far as anger. And
wonder why.
the things you like you just hear like these pathetic bugs. Those damn sea devils didn't come through on their part of the bargain. Now I have to fucking do it myself. And you just see like he's pissed off.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna ask for a raise after this raid.
Awesome. So then at this point,
You lost the fire sword.
I'm going to be like,
And he's like, that is going to come out of my check.
yeah.
That's gonna come out of my paycheck.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. So then out loud to him, I'll be like, or in his mind, I'll be like, oh, you should be pissed. You should be real pissed when these bugs kill you, my friend. And then I'm going to spend 2 AP because, well, I have disadvantage to attack him with a Cybolt from this range, I assume.
Yeah. So you're sort of like right up under him.
Great. So yeah. So I'm going to cancel that and just use advantage. I'm going to use 3 AP for this Cybolt to give myself advantage to try to hit him.
Okay.
I'm going to make a very big flourish to make sure he knows it's coming from me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to try to do this round.
Cybolt. Is he still
You're not powering it up.
dazed or whatever?
No,
Does he
I'd
have disadvantage on
Nope,
this
not
thing?
anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't
Right?
get a save. This is
Oh.
just mental check.
Cybolt. Right.
Yeah, this is
this
just
is
against
just
his
a
mental
check.
defense. Yeah.
It's not great.
I believe that. 21.
21. Heavy. That's a heavy hit.
So heavy side so like big waving gestures, like Hadouken. Yeah, totally. For 2 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And then I'll give him like the Matrix, like give me your best shot. And that's me.
Crazy.
Yeah, Julius, I like it.
All right. Yep. Dope. Great.
Now it's his turn.
That is, yes, that is his turn. He is going to, all right, he doesn't like that. There's a fire aboard on that side. You see him like, he lifts up his leg, his knee, and like just kind of like doubles over and slams into the deck with his boot and his fists like into the deck itself. Like he is now just rending this thing apart himself. He's trying to, at least.
That's probably the advice.
So he does that, like he does like a stomp and a pull, like 2 of his attacks.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Yowza. All right. That puts a significant hole in the ship. And it like, you can see down into the main hold now. It's like, it's, we'll say it's difficult terrain around him to like maneuver around the,
What's down there?
in the hold, like crates and stuff. It's all like netted down with, you can't really see like what it is
Okay.
specifically, but there's also like a row of cannons down each side. There's like 5, how many cannons are there? There's like 3 cannons in the lower decks, and then there's more in the aft portion. There are some strapped down on deck as well, but I didn't have time to model them, so it's fine. Yeah, so I think there's 12 cannons plus 2 in the back, so there's 14 cannons on aboard this ship, this merchant vessel, armed to the teeth, apparently. That is his turn. The ship definitely kind of is listing again. The bow is sort of feels a little lower to the water than it was. Ravi, you are up. This guy doesn't seem terribly interested in retributing your attacks at this point.
Great. No, he is here to sink the ship.
Great. So how do we stop him from doing such things? I guess we try to kill him?
Yeah, kill him, put out fires, keep like the ship going for as long as we can until we need to abandon ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going to lightning bolt. And then I'm gonna power it up with damage, power it up with damage.
Power it up.
Do it, Ravi.
I feel like we need a sound effect every time we do that. Power it up.
Are we still blessed?
Hear that, editor Tony? You don't have to do it. You don't have to.
Work harder.
Yes, we are.
Okay, those are both not
Good.
They're cocked. They're not
Yeah.
on a number.
This one's on the number. I don't even know why.
Are they
I
good
rolled
numbers
with
or bad
advantage.
numbers? I don't know.
12 plus 10. 22.
22 to hit physical? Yes.
Correct.
Regular hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
Booyah. What kind? Lightning damage?
Yeah, lightning damage.
Oh, that's not right. That's the wrong guy. What am I doing? All right. Yep, that's gone.
I'm going to try to attack him again with a smaller one at disadvantage.
Okay.
I have one more. Might as well try.
Disadvantage.
That's a 1.
Boosh.
Missed.
And you are exposed.
Exposed.
So it attacks against or melee attacks, I believe.
I kind of fall up
I
against
don't know
like
if it's ranged
the
attacks or
bailing.
just attacks. That's a good point. I
kind of fall up up against the
yeah, you sort of
bailing.
like kind of up against the side. It's getting a little bit difficult to hold your footing up here anyway. The ship's
Yep.
rocking back and forth with this much weight. It's like split. This deck is got massive holes in it and splinters, and
Probably
it's
fine.
not level anymore.
That's for
sure. Then Oren, you're up.
Is
Down at
his
his
knee
foot.
and leg still down?
Yeah, he's still kind of like he sort of like did it right where the wall is, like to the upper deck. So he sort of like just slammed through that wall. I'll say he's more like he's lower now. He's probably on the main deck
Now you're
level.
attacking his thigh.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of wondering if his leg, if one of his feet or knee was still in that room that you said the cargo was in. You
Yeah,
said
I mean
that-
he's like down in that level. So he's probably you're at his like your waist level with him now.
I want to get into that room.
Okay.
If there's a door where I'm at, or if
There's not so much a door as just a gaping hole.
gaping hole. Okay. And then you
Jump
said
through
the
it.
magic words. You said
Gaping?
you said that the cargo was being held down with a net. So
Yeah,
I'm
big
gonna
cargo nets.
I'm gonna grab the cargo net.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to use
Yeah.
a quick look to see if any of the cargo, from what he's smashed, if a net. I'm just trying to cause some webbing action.
Sure.
here.
You're trying to like wrap
What's-
his ankles up, or what,
I'm
what's
trying
your
to
end
specifically
goal here?
capture him with my net, with a net. I don't have one anymore.
A net. Okay.
A net. So I don't know what I have to do. Do I have to spend an action point to maybe cut away at some of the
Yeah.
cargo net?
I think that's at least one action point to like free the net because it's like hooked all the way around like the cargo boxes and
Okay.
stuff. So that's one. I'd say 1
I don't
point
need
of
it
movement.
fully free. I actually don't want it to be fully free. I'd like some of
Just
it
like
to
one
still be attached.
side of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but 1 action point.
I don't know. Where's this part in the rule book about cargo nets on
Well,
ships?
capture. I mean, there is this.
Yeah.
We do
You got a
have
card
this.
for everything. You got a card for everything.
It says I can do this.
It says I can do this. It's just a paper that says I do what I
Well,
want.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Let me know. I'm trying to do something.
Let's say that's like two action points to do that, to move and grab the net and unhook half of it.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna grab the other half of the net, and now I'm gonna try and wrap it around his foot. Hopefully, some buckles, some maybe spiky parts of his armor, and I'm just trying to wrap
You're
him.
trying to catch his. Okay.
I'm trying to grapple him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
so
trying,
you're making a grapple check.
No, don't do. You don't. That's not the word you want to say.
I'm trying to capture him.
You're just trying
when
to
I attack with this
entangle
weapon,
him.
I make a martial check contested by the target's physical save.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
This is. Uh-huh.
Don't I have to roll something though?
I don't know.
I have to attack.
cargo.
I have to attack within that. So
We're
I do
making
I,
this up, man.
I
This is
do have to
uncharted
attack.
territory.
I do have to attack.
All right, roll to attack, I guess. Yeah, roll to attack.
Come on, Tony Dice. Is that a 20? That's a 4.
Is that a 20? No, it's a 4. I guess, is that a thing?
So that's 8.
Physical save is what you need to do.
There's no
13
rules for
to
entangle.
hit.
Tripping, maybe?
I like how this is grappled by the weapon. Like, can you do this with any weapon?
I think it's specifically.
Do you
Oh,
have
special
the,
weapon. Yeah.
Do you have
right,
the
right.
trip maneuver?
I do.
We'll call that a trip maneuver then.
Well, then it
'Cause
takes.
you're
2
trying to
more
get him
feet.
to like, yeah, the target falls prone.
Well, I'm just
I'll
trying to grapple him with the net. I'm not trying to trip him yet. I'm trying to grapple with the net. Attack with a
So
sword.
when he
Okay.
moves, it will fall prone.
I attack with the net.
You have disadvantage on this athletics check. Great. Because he's 2 sizes bigger than you.
Well, okay. Well, I don't even know if I hit with the net. Like I rolled an attack check. It was 13.
Oh, that didn't hit him. So I guess you just moved the
moved
net
the
next
net.
to him.
Okay.
Onto his foot.
I'll
and
say
I'm
there's
gonna-
a chance he trips on it, like if he moves again.
And I'm gonna say
There's a
thank you,
chance.
Ben.
Yeah.
I need something here. I'm just gonna yell, "I'm useless, Ravi!" No, Julius hit him in the face again with a mind bullet. And that's an attack check that you can make.
I got this net plan's gonna pay off. But in the meantime,
Why are you
Nothing else is working.
Why are you uncargoing the cargo?
With advantage.
Okay, cool. I'll take that. But also, like, you can put out fires or.
What are you doing with the net down there?
It's kind of my thing. It's one of my things.
I
thought I could grapple him. I thought I could, like-
17 against mental
17 against mental.
mystical defense.
That is a regular hit. Yeah.
1 point of the psychic
Mystic
damage,
defense, right. 1 point of
How do I
psychic.
break this curse?
and I make a very big show of it.
He does not like you
Good.
at all, which is great. Oh, that was his. That was his thing. They're up. Sorry, I was like, why did you? How did we
Can-
get to the top of the round?
Can they?
Never mind.
Can they actually fix the damage that has been done to the ship, or is that ship sailed?
They can try. I don't know that it can at this point.
As
It
long as
is.
it's not through the hole that's actually floating us, I guess it's
Yeah,
not that
it's
big of a
below.
deal.
It's below half. So I'll say it can't. They can like maintain
Yeah.
hit points, and they could negate some like that. It would continue to
Probably
lose.
fires.
Can this sailboat get a second wind when it's bloodied?
It's not a fighter class ship.
Okay.
It's a merchant.
Is it a rogue? Can it disengage?
Move.
Catapult it off. Disengage.
So I'll say they can like prevent further damage by using like a repair action. So they like if it would lose 10 hit points, it would only lose 5. We'll say it like halves the damage that it would take.
Is that
at the
better, or putting out fires?
Probably fires.
Because like now we have problems. But this, I mean, if we get hit with another thing, we're gonna.
We're kind of fucked.
I feel like we're like a round away from sinking anyway. But
Or at least starting to sink. Yeah.
fires.
I think fires. It sounds good.
Great. Sounds like fires.
top. Okay.
Because they have a speed of +1, can they put out 2 fires, or is 1 fire?
They're hasted.
You've still got a fair number of crew, so I'll say that they have
chance.
Yeah, I'll say that they can do it. They can put out 2 fires this round.
Neat.
So they
You
can
hel-
put
you're
out like
very
the 2 in the
muffled.
front or 1 of each, and then
Probably
make that
one of each
smaller.
because the front's kind of fucked at this point. So
Yeah, we don't need it.
We don't need it.
The
I
front
mean-
fell off.
there's a fire giant in the front of the ship.
It'd be better if it fell off.
It would.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so they can take out that one in the back. I can't quite. I don't know if I can reach it.
Can't even see it.
I can do it, guys. This is the one I got.
All
Okay.
right, and then this one goes out. Thank you. All right, so those 2 fires go out on their round. They are running around like chickens with their head cut off. Be like, my God! Let's see. I guess Joe's okay. He's still doing all
I
right.
hope he comes
Captain
back with
Percy
a
is
sword
moving
in his hand.
away a little bit more. He's gonna
I'll-
come up with a knife in his mouth.
Oh.
No, the big giant.
The
sword.
giant sword in his mouth.
So, guys, I got it. Don't worry. He's like a gnome, man. He's not gonna or a halfling.
thing- yeah.
That's what I thought he was floating on. Is
Oh,
the
he's a
flaming
halfling. He's got
sword.
big old feet. He's a halfling. All right. Grand.
I really hope the sword doesn't float.
Top of the round. There's another
made of
volley
wood.
coming
That's how
in.
it's on fire.
Okay.
Deuces.
When are we
uh,
going to get you on Team Pessimism?
You won't.
Okay.
That is a direct hit on the
On the fire
bow
giant?
of the ship. Sort of like right around him. This one comes right into the side.
I'm
It
right there. That's probably
everyone. Boom, boom,
I'm under,
Boom.
technically. I don't know if that
boom.
matters.
Everyone on the front half of the ship.
fine.
So
Yeah,
that's
I think
the
that
crew and the fire giant themselves is going to take 1 point of concussive damage as this thing is rent.
Oh.
It just sort of splinters at this
I
point.
don't have 23 hit
And
points.
at this point, the ship
that's rest
is
points.
sinking, and the bow has now
Damn
completely
it.
separated from the ship.
I'm gonna get my recorder out. and
So it is beginning to sink a little bit. We'll see if I can do this creatively. The
Playing
band
a
played
Titanic
on.
song?
yeah.
Oh god, there he goes. He's dead. Everyone's dead.
What is the Titanic song?
So we'll
My
see.
heart will
This
go
is,
on.
Oh,
the front of the ship has fallen off.
it's you and Julius.
He's.
It's not supposed to do that.
Let's see if I can get him to balance or not. Probably not. He's on the ship still, but he's falling off.
And Orin is in under the water.
Orin
I mean,
is.
water's probably coming in.
You're
now
on
at
the
this
yeah. You're on the like the front edge of the ship. You're on that half of the ship.
I was inside underneath.
moment. Yeah, he was doing cargo net.
Oh,
things.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you're inside, and the water is coming in around you.
Okay.
So you're like, we'll say you're like at water level, sort of like here.
Sure.
We'll play that. Okay. Great. Play it as it lies. Everyone make an agility save. Who's on that end of the ship to try to hold poor Benson? Ooh. That is
Uh-oh.
a 1 for Benson. And
Bless.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
You
I'm
too.
Holding
Keep
a
your
cargo
footing.
net. I don't know
You
if that
are
helps.
holding a cargo net.
17.
17. That's enough. You maintain your footing. You hold on to the deck for the
Four.
rail.
14.
14 is enough.
Oh, sorry, 12 total.
12 total. That is enough. You hold on to your
Net.
footing as well. Water is sort of pouring in now as you sort of see the two halves of the parts of the ship are sort of falling apart. Benson, however, goes into the drink.
You haven't helped at all.
The good news is the water rushing in here does put out that fire.
Oh, hooray. The fire on the half of the boat that's sinking.
Yes. So you are currently sinking. At the end of next round, it will sink a little bit further. You can attempt to jump to the other part of the ship that is still afloat, as it will probably start to take on water as well, but it might not do it as fast as this part. Julius, you're up. The ship has rocked back as the bow has sort of been
Abandoned
split
ship?
asunder.
Which part?
So Yeah, maybe. Is jumping, does that come as like part of your move action, or does that cost additional AP?
Jumping
I think it's a part of your move action.
is equal to your agility score in number of spaces. After moving at least 2 spaces, a creature can perform a long jump or a high jump. A long jump can jump its jump distance in spaces. So you can move 2 spaces and then jump your agility score. Horizontally.
I mean, is 1 space enough to get to the other side of the boat? My agility score is 1. From like the back?
Yeah, I'll say at this point you could run and jump onto the, like, past the fire
Cool.
giant and go, like,
This
With
line
1.
isn't going to be nearly as cool now.
damn it.
Do it anyway.
But
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm sorry,
I will
I ruined your
spend
moment.
3 AP. Yeah, no, that's all you do is ruin moments
Oh.
for us.
Oh.
There's the pessimism. There it is.
That's not pessimism.
I know,
that's
I know.
pettiness.
Oh.
And so I'm going to need
I'll take it.
a
Counts.
charisma save.
Charisma save. Jesus. There's a natural 20 from him,
Ah,
That's
which is
bunch,
a 21 total.
it's a bunch of hooey. Well, if it's a natural 20 and it counts, then it would beat my 26. But if it's not,
I think natural 20s do count on agility, on abilities checks, if I'm not mistaken.
well, then I'm going to say, get off my plane. Or
Get off my boat.
And I was going to make him fall prone. But
Uh-huh.
I'll call you.
yeah, I
Call
don't think
ya
that's going
host.
to work.
Do it.
That would be better.
What?
Another timeline where this succeeds.
That's what happens. Things start going wrong, and you just yell for Dragon Daddy. You're like, all right, come save us.
That could
Who's
be
that?
like it's like
Creature rolls a d20.
Morty when he gets like the video game save.
the
thing,
check or
and then
save.
He realizes it did all happen at the end.
Gains a
of that
critical
episode.
success. Okay. The attacker's spell takes damage.
Don't use your Godstone
Attack
or
check or
anything,
spell
Julius.
check.
It's all fine.
To do what? Sarala, remake our boat.
All you had to do was ask, Julius.
Save. The check automatically succeeds even if the result would normally fail. Okay.
Cool. So then I
So
used my movement to run and attempt to jump to the other part of the boat.
Yep. I'm going to say you can do that. I won't make you do an acrobatics or anything.
Okay.
At this point, it's still like close enough.
It's like
that
together still.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
sinking.
Yeah, it's just
That was me.
cool. That is Fire Giant. He is going to.
What's he thinking?
Is that still going? Does that
Yeah,
go
it
for
lasts
a-
for a minute.
What's he thinking?
It's probably getting close to done.
He's like worthless bugs. Destroy their floating monstrosity of tinder. He also says we got what we came for.
That's probably fine.
I don't think we were supposed to win this one, gang.
That's what we.
There's
No, there's a big difference.
I would agree with Max. There's a big difference, but I like your enthusiasm.
how deep? How much did you make that detect thoughts with?
What do you? I don't
Like how-
remember.
I don't remember either. It was a lot.
Roll back the footage.
16 or something? Does that
I-
seem,
Anyway,
does that feel right?
let's
Who knows? We've rolled a bunch of stuff since then.
Let's say you also catch as he's sort of saying we got what we came for. You also hear the phrase sort of in the back of his own mind, "Blood of Otmar" is echoing in the back of his mind as well, as he kind of kicks this ship and does a backflip jump off of the ship to land over here. Kaboosh!
I
mean,
He'll roll to make it.
Does that actually just like
Is there opportunity?
immediately capsize that boat?
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Because his foot was netted.
It wasn't
His
netted.
foot was netted. I do have to roll for net. I mean,
No. Well,
he's he's gonna.
But do I get an opportunity attack?
Because he is down there next to him.
Yeah, if you go, yeah, yeah. You want to use your
I wanted to net him. I wanted to try to net him, but can I do that as an opportunity attack?
No, I'm gonna say you can't do that. Like, you could like attack him
Yeah,
as
you
he's
could just-
going
yeah.
by.
Okay.
Like you could try to slash his leg or something.
Bastard! Does it take an action from me?
His
Yes.
foot easily escapes the net at its ankle, and he does.
Just go.
That's your attack.
Sorry, man,
Your
I
opportunity
can't-
attack is with words.
Go,
Yeah.
you.
It is a
It work-
16.
it works.
Hold on. It is a 16. Let me bring this back a little bit.
That's not gonna hit.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Sorry.
figure.
Julius, it works when Julius insults them. Somehow it causes damage. So you just say something now.
God. Gods.
You just hear worthless from the deck of the sinking ship.
All right, that's his turn. Actually, let's see. He had to move.
He also had
And then he could
acrobat. He
jump.
did the acrobatics thing. Or
Yeah, he'll make an acrobatics check to make sure he does it. Nice. All right, so that means he is. What is that? There's agility. Okay. +1. Is it athletics? Yeah, we'll see. Either way, he's okay. Okay. Yeah, he ends up making it, and he can jump. He has jump 5. Okay. Crazy. That's the difference between monster stat blocks and like your guys' stuff. It's weird. All right. So
It's
he
weird
just jumps.
you just make yours
The
up.
Hulk jumps out of there and lands on
we
the
have to
ship.
abide by rules and
It
shit.
definitely like lilts a little bit. It like starts to take on a little more water with all that weight landing on it. Great. Then that was him. Ravi, you're up.
Just remembered my arcane sigil sits somewhere.
It's like in town. It's in that
Swoop.
port town, isn't it?
Is there a cannon? Isn't there a cannon here?
There is a little cannon.
Is it loaded? Can you shoot him in the back?
How much damage?
Boom Boom says, yes! Motherfucker, yes!
Is it like a big cannon or is it a dinky?
It's like a
one
little
that?
rail-mounted cannon, yeah.
Oh.
So probably not gonna do much.
It would do some damage if you.
Never
I mean,
mind.
it's a cannon. There's two like little, there's two little 4-mounted tiny. Oh,
I did it.
you killed him! You got him, Ravi. You did it. You're doing it, Ravi.
So, assuming these are like,
Hey,
Jesus Christ,
hey,
still together. 1, 2, 3, and when I jump, it would be.
God
Motherfucking
damn it!
No, guys, no.
It's gonna fall off. Everything's gonna die.
2,
We're all gonna
3.
die.
This would be 4,
Sure.
and then 5, 6, and I think this is where my arcane sigil is because that's about where I started.
All right. Yeah.
Athletics. That's a 20. Dirty 20
Dirty 20.
to jump back over.
Yeah, totally.
Sick.
You make that easy.
And then I'm going to lightning bolt him. Empowered up.
Bless is good.
Yeah, this is the last round of it. This is actually the last round of pretty much all of my
Right.
cool stuff.
It's still good.
We make good use of it.
22 to hit.
22. That will hit. Yes.
Powered up 3. Metal 4. Heavy or not? Not heavy.
No, just regular. hit.
4
4 points.
of lightning damage.
Awesome.
Does it look like we've even hurt this thing?
Oh yeah, he
His
is.
hand is missing.
He does not look great.
Appreciate that.
He is.
And
He is definitely
then-
bloodied. Yeah, he is bloodied.
Be
for
like,
sure. He's-
get your shots in while you can, but is there a longboat on this thing?
Yes.
Cool. Where is
Oh,
it?
that's one of the things we can do is prep the longboat if you want.
Maybe you should do that.
There's no captain. No one said abandon ship.
I'm your captain now.
Yes.
Prep the longboat.
Look at me.
Shh.
Look at me. Prep the longboat. Is that what you want? They can do that on their turn unless you tell them to do something else. You guys get to decide and discuss.
Queue up prepping
not-
the longboat.
You're not locked into that.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like that's
Decide
probably a
something
good
else.
idea at this
I
point.
think so too.
So that's what I say. That's my last. Yep, your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, Oren, get over here.
Just let me go, guys.
You're just like,
Dun, dun, dun. Tap starts
bye
playing.
guys.
So really the ship is like this, not separated like this.
Correct.
The
Yeah,
way
it's
it is.
like it's like coming apart at this point. Like,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
it's still
all
like if you-
sinking, and this
yeah.
is like sinking a little faster.
One quick last look around inside the hold there. Is there anything that I might think is like valuable to the situation that we're in right now? It's just boxes and nets.
Life jackets.
Just wondering.
Just put your life
yeah,
belts on.
I mean, I hadn't really thought much about what's down there, but I'm trying to think of now.
What is in
it's
the
not
cargo?
it's not a slumbering vampire.
Well, so
is it?
it was like merchant.
No.
It was like merchant.
It's a pirate
luggage.
ship.
Yeah,
but
I mean, there was like they had trade goods and things,
Yeah.
so there's like some textiles and there is money. I mean, there's like
Cinnamon.
probably
Yeah,
some
no.
chests of gold
Well,
in
I
the
mean, I
purser's
meant
office.
maybe more valuable to the situation, not valuable to
There are some small barrels of like gunpowder
Yeah.
and stuff. It looks like most of it's again like locked down. It was, the Sahuagin sort of like gave it the once over, and
Yeah,
most
sure.
valuable things were broken into. There's a
that's
lot
fair.
of dead fish under the deck for some reason. But yeah, so like there wasn't a
what gave us
whole
away.
bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Smell of
run
dead
and
fish.
jump. I have disadvantage on agility checks.
Okay.
But can I use extra AP to give myself to cancel that out?
I don't see why not. It's your
Yeah.
turn.
You're just gonna-
It's your
you're
action
gonna
points to do what you
all
want.
out. You're gonna all out try to jump. Just be like,
I think that's what it's gonna take.
Yeah.
Run.
"Well,
And-
move.
Well, yeah. Jump is part of movement.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was the first one for? Advantage.
No, that was when I tried to opportunity attack him.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just yelled at him.
Yeah, run and jump.
All right.
We're back, baby.
What does that
Hold
mean?
on.
I have to do math. He has to do math.
14 is what you're looking for.
No, we'll take the first one. 19, 20, 21, 22.
20. Okay.
To jump.
Yeah.
Uh,
Easily. Oren like throws the net off of him
Just like hero
and
jump.
just like the deck is listing this way. You're running uphill, like maybe Naruto running up the hill, and then you just launch yourself 3-point landing on the deck.
I'm going to try to just land with my sword in his foot.
Okay.
Last,
yes.
Yeah, last action point. He's attacked.
You have advantage.
23. Oh,
20
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
28 is a heavy hit.
So that's,
1 point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2 points of damage.
Oh.
May
I
it be
used
his
to be a badass, then 0.8 came out. Now I'm just
No,
Nerd.
just okay.
I'm just okay.
May it be his
I think you'll
last-
get it back in 0.9.
Cool,
man.
cool.
You're gonna get
No,
your,
it's not the. It's
you're gonna
not-
get your groove back.
Yeah, yeah.
May it be his last 2 hit points.
Two
2 hit points. And I guess
He's
I'm right.
hanging in there, but he is
Here.
looking
God.
really
Oh,
bad
geez.
now.
Oh god. Oh boy. It's like
There it is.
Jenga.
Gentle,
Yeah.
gentle.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, that was
Mini-
Oren's
mini
turn.
Jenga.
They are prepping the longboat to evacuate the ship, and they have essentially given. Yeah, so all you have
Given
to do
up?
is make it to the stern, and you can get on the boat. Oh,
I mean, can we all fit?
yes,
Okay.
yes. It's enough room for like 12-ish people.
They're like, bye guys.
Sorry, Cookie. We don't need cook on this.
Great. All right. So, beginning of the next round, this part of the ship sinks a little lower. So now it's like
Jerk.
pretty much underwater, except for the very top of it, and the mast is now gone.
Been gone for a while.
And yeah, so then let's see. They are no longer firing. An
That's
awareness check
probably fine.
for anybody?
No more bless.
Jesus Christ. 14.
14?
7.
7.
12.
12. 14 is enough. You see sort of a glow coming out of the stern of the other ship. It looks like it's coming about and going the opposite direction, back towards the Rowana shore, not towards the sunken isles. To the
That
below
black
sky.
ship that we
The
assume.
black ship, yeah.
That we assume the fire giants came from.
Yes.
He's heading towards Rowana, not Fire Giant Islands.
Yes, not the Ignited Straits. They are heading towards Rowana, the shore off
Great.
to the south of where you are.
That's in the middle. Jastian, Rowana, Sarala.
Sarala, yeah, like the sort of southern tip of Sarala.
Ooh, I want to take.
Ooh, I wanna take
Not right
it.
now, Rafi.
All right. So this.
I don't know,
you
man. You say it got stuck in my head.
You start to see like this part of the ship is sort of like listing down. I'm not going to fuck with it because it's already happening. But
Yeah.
so the water line is slowly rising up that edge of the ship. It looks like this. It is going down. The fire giant now looks to be turning towards you guys to try to keep you there. And we're at the top of the round. Julius, you are up.
Yup.
Is there anything we? Never mind.
2 to give myself advantage. I'm going to use my stamina point to get more AP. And then I'm going to shoot the biggest psi bolt I have today. And I'm just going to load all of it into it. So I'm going to power it up 4 times.
Power it up. Power
Yes,
it up.
Julius.
Whatever the noise is going to be. Sure.
It's the Mario noise.
Sure, let's do it. Like hitting the coins. Ding,
Yep.
ding,
Well, but like a
Free
free
No,
version.
it's gonna be a
free
goth
version.
sigh.
No. Your pessimism and negativity. Mental save. Mystical defense. Didn't roll the best this time. 14.
Is it just against his
Yeah,
his
to see if it
defense?
hits.
Oh, that's a 13. That hits.
Great. So
Sick.
then it's going to be 5 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Does head explode?
Yeah. So you look up
That's
at
all I
this
wanted.
fire giant that has been wrecking face, like destroying this ship from your, from Jorva, from the Vortorian Empire, and
My dad's ship. He's gonna be so pissed.
oh yeah, he's gonna be pissed. And you just like look right in this dude's eyes. Would you care to describe how you?
No, it sounds
destroy
like
him?
you have something better going, so I'm going to
don't
go
know.
for it.
I was sorry. I got
no,
I
run
got
with
so
it.
excited.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, and you see like the glowing embers in his red eyes, contrasted to his now very ashen dark gray skin. Just sort of it glows with an intensity that you've not seen before. His eyeballs literally melt out of his face like magma, and his head just like his hair stands straight up on end, and then just poof, just explodes, pops like an overripe tomato, and
Ow! Ow! It burns! It
Yeah, and
burns!
then
Oh
he-
no!
Oh, it does hurt.
and he
It does
just
hurt.
sort of stands straight and falls without taking Orin. Just splashes.
Or grab
him.
your sword out of his foot! Out of his
And
foot!
you start sinking. You start seeing him sinking deeper into the
Well,
murky
now he
depths
can
below
rest
you.
with his sword.
Great. You are no longer detecting any thoughts.
Yeah, cool. That was all of my. That was all
Fan-
of the points.
Nice.
That's what happened
And
to
all of my
Borman.
turn.
Great.
No.
All right. So we are now. There are no more enemies. There is a sinking ship. I will. You all have enough time to get to the longboat and launch it as the ship
Great.
is sinking below the depths.
I would like to yell out.
And just
Like-
for the cameras, we're gonna try it.
What?
We're gonna try to like have the ship sinking.
Sure.
into
I would.
the-
So on our way over there, though, is there a door
Will
into
it
like?
happen? I don't.
Is there a door into like captain's cabin?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then your boat is over here. Yes. Yeah.
So-
go ahead and put the boat on that platform for me.
So I wanna run through.
Oh, you guys are here.
I wanna run through the captain's cabin.
Here's you. Okay.
So, head explodes. I dodge the magma, and in that moment, and it's sinking. I'm gonna like.
you can manage to pick up your.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go like
Okay.
up over the side of the banister and just like prop myself up and yell back and be like, "Hey, is there anything important that Percy had that we need to get before this ship sinks?"
A letter in his desk.
So I'll do that. So I'm gonna run into the captain. Like my goal is to run through the captain's cabin, grab the letter. Maybe look around and see what else, and then jump through the
Back
the back windows into the boat.
Absolutely. You can do that 100%. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. That's just badass. Okay, rule of cool. Yep.
What can I roll to like quickly look around though in the cabin to see if I feel like there's anything else of importance that maybe I should grab?
So
I don't know how much I would
15-second
know, but,
supermarket sweep.
Yeah, like one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
There seems to be like there's a couple of
What, is that not relevant? Is that not
supermarket. Is that not that's a deep cut? It's a deep cut.
I'm surprised it hasn't been come back. I'm sure it's
don't
getting
know what
brought
that's
back.
from.
though,
I
see?
think it is actually. Like, and it's
sure
just
it is.
very weird now.
15-second supermarket sweep. Is that what you said?
We'll talk about it after the episode. You don't know the show? You don't know?
Yeah.
You haven't
No,
heard this?
I don't
Okay.
know what you're
That's
talking
okay.
about. Unless it's like Guy Fieri or some shit.
No, it was way before Guy Fieri.
You see a so there's
Do
a
I need
desk.
a roll or no?
No, I'll say that you can see all this in the time. The ship is slowly sinking. The water is coming in.
We had a lot more time than we thought.
Oh, you don't have to jump out the window yet.
Yeah, I'll say you have at least like a round or two to sort of like look around, and this is what you see.
I will prioritize the letter.
Okay.
Number one, I will.
Yeah,
That's
so
the first thing I will get.
So there's like a big captain's desk. It's like bolted to the floor
Guys,
so it
it's
doesn't
locked.
roll around. And you see there is like an armoire with the captain's personal
Sure.
things in the top drawer. It is locked, but it's easy enough to sort of like pop it open. And because things have been
my
bashed
rapier,
around.
put my rapier in
shit.
there. And
Yeah, I mean, you hefted a giant sword over the deck. I
fair.
feel like you can break.
I think
a
my
lot.
adrenaline's running right now.
yeah, and you
I
find
still
it's
have
actually-
overload magic on.
Yeah. So there's a letter on top, and it's sort of wrapped around what looks like a small like captain's journal.
Sure.
As well, so you can grab that easily enough. There is like on the wall there is like a sword case, like a single sword case, and it looks like it has there's a very nice rapier in there. On the shelf next to it, sort of the cabinet has sort of come open. You see a golden like an astrolabe, like a little navigator's tool that seems to be very finely crafted and quite. It gives off a little bit. With your experience with magical things, that's probably a magical item of some kind.
Great.
And there's a couple of like sailing charts and maps and things that maybe catch your eye as well. A small personal chest as well, like at the foot of the captain's bed. It's built in there. You can choose to grab all of those things if you want. You might have a hard time jumping through the window.
I will grab the letter.
Okay.
Does she have a chair in there? Like a
Yeah,
captain's chair?
there's a chair like at the desk.
I'm going to throw it through the window.
Okay.
Oh God!
So you can grab
Does
the
it break
sword, the
Does it break
astrolabe,
the window?
and this chest, if you want. Those are the three other things that are in the room.
I'm gonna grab everything I can. Shipping charts, the golden thing,
yeah, the map.
the sword, and her personal chest.
Okay.
Any in my rifling, any indication of if there's a lock on the personal chest and if there's a key.
There you don't see a key very evident, but it does seem to be locked.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I mean, ship's sinking, so I'll grab
yeah,
what I can, and I probably
Maps
don't have.
and chest tucked
Well, my
under
thought
one
is
arm.
since
a
I
sword
threw
and
it
an
out, I
astrolabe.
can like huff each item to them.
Oh my God!
Well,
Stop it, Robbie!
I mean, anything less than 5 pounds, I can grab with my mind.
Fair.
Yeah, you could carry some of that stuff down. It's like
Julius, catch with your mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this happens. So you make a quick sweep through this supermarket sweep and just like you grab all this shit,
Get the
huck it
ham.
out the window
Get the
to the
ham.
John boat waiting below, the longboat waiting below,
Yep.
and then you like grab, I don't know, the sword case or the journal and just like duck through,
Yep.
blast through the window. You have a chair aboard now as well. It's getting a little crowded. On here.
The chair was just. You don't have
as-
to keep
as
it.
you
It was
watch-
just to break. Never
As
mind.
you watch the Jorva's tail slowly slide beneath the deep drink, taps plays. Someone had a bugle all of a sudden. You guys,
You're with the recorder.
you
Get my
guys
recorder
gather. You guys gather the gunner Benson, and you gather your lookout Blind Joe. We'll see how it works. There she goes, deep depths below. Boom Boom is the first one to sort of break the silence as you all watch the ship sort of slip beneath the. It's like, right then. After the captain. Where we going?
Dad's gonna be so mad at me.
It's funny, he knows. I told you he did. No, I don't think he does, dear.
After the captain. I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna take on the fire giants in a rowboat.
What? We gonna get the captain back. Don't say it.
Say what?
What?
Say what?
He doesn't want to We're not supposed to tell you this, Ravi. We have to get the captain back because he's your father.